This player has a bright future in front of him. He has a good pedigree. He's shown that he can score. He's shown he can play at the Division I level. Comes from a basketball family. And he's a guy who will have a good amount of success in the NBA. Got a very good upside. Should be able to play as a rookie and make a contribution to this basketball team. I'll take a couple questions and then I need to get back.
Larry, was Kawhi Leonard at all an option for you there, and why would you go Klay Thompson over Kawhi Leonard?
Leonard was not an option. He was never an option on my list. And it's just probably a difference of opinion with some other people. But I felt that we needed a guy with an NBA skill in Klay Thompson, and that's where we went. I would rather not discuss Kawhi Leonard, because as soon as I do, the next time we play, whoever drafts him, he's going to beat our brains out. You know how that kind of stuff goes. So no disrespect for Kawhi, but he wasn't somebody that we had considered for that 11th pick. There are all kinds of scenarios that were flying around. Had we moved back, there was a spot for him. So hope that answers your question. Rusty?
That's kind of what I was wondering about. Singleton was also there, another guy you liked. Was there any talk of moving down and maybe getting Klay or Singleton a little later?
We, of course, did look at Singleton. We've had discussions about that before, and I think he's a nice defender and going to play well in the league. Much like Kawhi Leonard, I think we would have needed to move back 2 or 3 spaces in order to be comfortable to do that. Was there a follow-up, Tim?
Well, I'll just say, I'll ask the question again. You take a shooting guard. Monte's name is out there, and you may not like that, but does this at all increase the likelihood that you would talk about trading Monte Ellis by taking a shooting guard 11 pick?
Not really, from the standpoint that we feel that Klay is a player who can play both 3 and 2. And if you look at our roster at this stage, we're going to have some room for a backup 3, and that may be a way for Klay Thompson to get more minutes. And this in no way affects the potential for us to trade any player as far as that goes. I shouldn't say potential, I should say motivation to trade any player. That may be a little stronger statement for you. Okay.
Larry, you were talking all the last couple of months about rebounding and defense.
And we took a guard.
Yeah. How does he figure into helping rebounding and defense?
Well, the fact is, we do think now, we understand that team defense counts also. And we're going to have to work with Klay, teaching the team defensive schemes and so on. We think that Mark Jackson, his staff, and Klay Thompson will be able to make him a team defender. I don't see him as a lockdown one-on-one defender coming into the league, but I think he can defend his position. Now, when we talked about defense and rebounding, we also said that we had several areas to solve. One was depth, one was defense, and one was rebounding. And so we've solved a little bit of the depth issue. Yeah, we still have, basically we have an inside presence issue that we have yet to solve. I've got to run off, and I will be back out later on. If you people are still around, I'll be happy to talk to you. See you later.